Bonjour, Océane. I'm here today to give you a quick review over the past tense. All right, let's get started. Okay, so here is just a little review on the formula for creating the past tense, le passé composé. So you're going to need a subject, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle, pluriel, and then a helping verb. The helping verb is either going to be avoir or être. It's always either avoir or être. And over here we have those conjugations for avoir and être. So here are the avoir ones and here are the être ones. You just conjugate that based on the subject, obviously. And then you need the past participle of that verb that you're putting in the past tense. And here's how you get the past participles of the verb. If it's an ER verb, you take off the ER and add the E accent aigu. If it's an IR verb, you take off the IR and add an I. And if it's an RE verb, you take off the RE and add a U. Here's some examples over here of verbs like that. These are past participles right here. All right, here's an example of two sentences in the passé composé, one with avoir and one with être. J'ai mangé une pomme. So we have the subject, je, then the helping verb, avoir, conjugated with the subject, a, and then the past participle of manger, which remains manger, just spelled a different way. J'ai mangé une pomme. Then the être example, nous sommes allés au restaurant. Nous is the subject, sommes is the past participle conjugated with nous of être, and then, sorry, I said past participle, I meant helping verb, and then aller is the past participle of être, and you can see that it has an S here at the end, and we'll get into that in just a second. In a couple slides, we'll get into that. Okay, so how do you know when to use être or avoir? Well, there are 17 être verbs that you're going to use. Most of the time, it's avoir as the helping verb, but these 17 verbs, you have to use être as the helping verb. So Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp, I'm sure you remember learning about these in French too. So these are the 17 verbs that use être as the helping verb. And they mostly follow those same rules of creating the past participles with taking off the ER, for example, and adding the EX accent aigu. But the only ones that don't are with these stars, these asterisks right here. And you can see the past participles in this column. The ones with the stars are irregular. So you can see that here. They do not follow those rules on the previous slide. So you can see all these past participles right here with the être verbs and then the meanings over here in this column. So these are the verbs that will always, always, always use être as the helping verb. So when you use être as the helping verb, it has to follow a few extra rules. So Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp, past participles. They must agree in gender and number with the subject. So here are some examples. Nous sommes allés au restaurant. We've got être as the helping verb agreed with nous. But then, because nous is plural, you have to add an S onto that past participle. So I did that there. Then the next one, elle est sortie avec des amis. Elle is feminine. It's a girl, so I had to add that extra E onto the past participle. Elles sont entrées la salle. Elle pluriel, that means it's a group of girls, so I had to add an E and an S to make it plural feminine. And then the last one, le bébé est né hier soir. This was just an example of when it's masculine, you don't need to do anything. When it's masculine singular, you don't have to change the past participle at all. So that was just a quick review over the passé composé. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching.